All right, we're back with episode 71, season 2, episode 2 um of the Scotty No Show. We're presented by Bet Online, betonline.net. Betonline.net is your number one source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all of the latest sports developments, league reviews, and news, including Major League Baseball, MMA, boxing, and golf. BetOnline is your continued source for all your sports wagering information, including live betting, esports, and scores. And betonline.net remains the best spot for all of your sports scores, podcasts, and news this season. BetOnline.net is the fastest and easiest way to check in on all your favorite sports and events. Head over to the website today or use your mobile device to learn more about the trends and action. Bet Online, where the game starts. Ian, is it your birthday?
Not quite. It's close.
Yeah. Are you in Stranger Things land right now?
You can find me in the club.
Oh, is that what you're doing here?
Pocket full of dub.
I don't think club, that.
Pocket full of sunshine.
I don't think that was the lyrics, but are you okay there, Bryson?
I don't understand what's going on. All I remember is Ian losing his shit when you stole the girl who sings that in your celebrity crush or your musical arts crush draft.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still not really over that. I'm pretty irate just thinking about it, actually.
Okay. You can turn yourself back around now.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay. Speaking of singers, Conan Gray is in the news. He, of course, tonight he sang the national anthem at the Home Run Derby. We'll have more on that pretty soon after this, but you both heard the his version of the national anthem. What did you think?
Not a fan. Kind of the worst experience of my entire lifetime. So
yeah, I heard you you listened to it and then you walked away very angrily.
I think I'd rather listen to Fergie's, honestly, and that's not a good thing.
Not gonna lie, Fergie's is a low key. It's a low key bop. I think that's what the kids say these days.
It's bad, but it holds a special place because of how bad it is.
The whole players laughing and stuff with Conan Gray. My problem is, and Ian, you probably understand this. His custom jersey. He had his first name on the back of his jersey. He's nowhere near the amount of famous as Elton John, who pulled that off in the 70s.
Okay, so that brings us to the next thing. Who is Conan Gray?
I believe he's a singer.
Is he?
I believe
That's
so.
A valid question.
I couldn't name you a song that he sings necessarily. He sings kind of the that version of pop that's kind of popular nowadays, where I don't think they really say a whole lot in the songs. It just sounds really sad, very mellow.
What? I don't even know what that is.
You kind of like in the Billie Eilish mode a little bit.
Ah, sure. Is he from LA? Actually, I know I saw he had an LA jersey. Because if he's from LA,
it's in LA.
He should be singing ska then. The national anthem, the national scanthem.
He also wore, like, his jersey number was 98, which I'm guessing is the year he was born, which if that's the truth, Jesus Christ, we're old.
What are you doing with your life, Scotty? If you're not singing national anthems by age, how old is he? 22? Be 22,
Conan Gray,
right?
Conan Gray gotta be 22.
Yeah.
Something. Bryson, you're a fact checker. Look that up. But yeah, Conan Gray, not the worst national anthem I've ever heard. That honor goes to, of course, Carl Lewis. Have you seen the Carl Lewis or heard the Carl Lewis one?
No.
Oh my God. So this was, I think, at a Nets Bulls game, because I'm pretty sure that Michael Jordan was there. Of course, Carl Lewis. Are you aware of who Carl Lewis is? That's the next question.
Yeah, he played Apollo Creed in Rocky.
No, that's Carl Weathers. Carl Lewis is an Olympic gold medal, I think, a runner.
He's a runner.
Yeah. Sang the national anthem at this game, and like he's like, "Oh, say, can you see?" And the Rockets, right? Just completely forgot half of the song.
Oh, that's all right.
And then
cut
like
time, Scotty.
And then he's like, "Uh-oh, I'll make up for it now. In the land of the free," just completely cut out.
Just ad-lib and shit. That's the way to do it, honestly. Do you like our national anthem?
No.
I think it should be Party in the USA.
It should be something better than what it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, I fact checked that. Colin O'Brien, or whatever the heck that guy's name is.
Conan Gray.
He's 23 years old.
Yeah.
Colin O'Brien.
Yeah, that's that one, isn't it?
He's not even the most famous Conan in the LA area. I'd say Conan O'Brien's more famous than Conan Gray.
Probably.
Obviously it's the All-Star game this weekend, or this week, tomorrow actually, as we're taping this. Right now the home run derby is happening. I believe your boy Albert Pujols found the fountain of youth, and he hit 20 home runs in the first round. I believe he's in the semifinals against Juan Soto.
Is in the semis versus Juan Soto. Eat shit, Kyle Schwarber, you fat dumpy troll. Do you think anyone's gonna knock off Alonso?
I kind of hope so.
What's his name?
Pete Alonso.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of hope so, because that would just be the most boring freaking like 3 straight years.
Oh, it's not 3 though, right?
Yeah, it's 3 straight years.
Okay, I know they said 3 Pete, but I thought they would miss a year in there. I mean, it's still like 3 in a row, I guess.
They most definitely did during like COVID or whatever, because I don't think we had an All-Star game in 2020.
No, we didn't.
And then last year it was supposed to be in Atlanta, but then racism happened, and I think they had to move it to Colorado. I think it was racism. There was some sort of weird laws in Georgia or something like that that caused them to move.
I remember what you're talking about, but I can't remember like what it was called.
I feel like someone was trying to sell glizzies at a Braves game, and I feel like that's why it got moved.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the glizzies?
I believe that's another term for hot dog. Actually, what am I doing fact checking this? Bryson, why did fact check why the All-Star game moved from Atlanta to Colorado? Because they had like a ceremony, because last year, of course, Hank Aaron died, and they had a ceremony, and like everybody was wearing like number 44, I think it was his number. But they were all wearing his number, and it's like, this would have made so much more sense if the game stayed in Atlanta. This Hank Aaron tribute makes no sense in Colorado. Yes, we're complaining about the All-Star game last year.
So supposedly it moved because like Georgia was restricting voter rights for
that's
something.
it.
So that's why they moved it to Colorado.
Yeah, that's something that we don't talk about on the show, so that's why we didn't talk about it last year. So anyways, the All-Star game, if it's tied after 9 innings, it goes into a home run derby of itself. So I know Pete Alonso was one of the people that. What's this guy? Julio Rodriguez, is that his name?
How do you not know him? Your boy Griffey loves him.
Really? Well,
yeah, he's Griffey's all over him.
Well, he's a Mariner, I believe.
Yeah, he is. He's a rookie. There's a lot of stuff trending on Twitter with Griffey with a big camera, not unlike Scotty Millard has. Taking pictures of young and up and coming stars. There you go. Okay, well, there you go. You made it cool before Griffey did.
Yeah, but the only player I could honestly tell you, I think, does Mitch Haniger play for the Mariners now?
I don't
know. There's a guy, I believe his name is Jazz Chisholm, I believe, which is an all-time name. What are you doing with your mustache?
I was just thinking I'm gonna go tie a lady to a train track.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But anyways, what do you guys think of the All-Star game potentially being decided by a home run derby?
I think it's fine. When's the last time it's come down to extra innings, though? I mean, it's been several years.
Yeah.
And with as rare as it happens, I like the idea of it. I just don't. It's kind of a moot point, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the winner of the World Series, I don't think it used to be that the winner of the World Series, that division or that league, got home field advantage. I think they did away with that a few years ago.
Yeah, they haven't done that in several years.
Yeah. Bryson, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I think it's kind of cool. It's something different than what they've done in past years. So if nothing else, it'll be something they can mess with for a few years. And if they don't like it, they can just go back to the way it was before.
Yeah. Deciding games after, going into extras with the home run derby, that's something that the league, that the Expedition League, where the Pier Trappers played, that's something they did this year. So I've seen it happen before. Hopefully more than just a couple of home runs get hit. You can't blame college kids for that, but yeah, it's something I've seen. I like it a lot more than ending the All-Star game in a tie like it did in, what was that, 2003?
I don't think it was 3. I thought it was more recent than that. Not within like 5 or 6 years though. But there was one that like I remember is 6 or 8 or 7, somewhere in the aughts. But
yeah,
that was a pretty anticlimactic way to end it. And I think a home run derby is a lot better than that. So yeah. I'm fine with it.
0-2. That's the answer for what it was. Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of figured you were about to tell me to fact check that real quick, so I just got on that.
Speaking of all-stars and people that are playing in this home run derby, Juan Soto rejected a 15-year, $440 million contract extension to play for to continue playing for the Nationals. So I think they're trying to trade him. Is there anything that you would reject $440 million for?
Probably not.
Yeah. That seems like an astronomical number. And they've tried their hardest to pay a lot of the players from that World Series team that they had. I think they wanted to keep Scherzer. They wanted to keep, Strasburg's still with them, isn't he?
I'm not sure where Strasburg is.
Where is he?
I don't know. I don't even know if he's playing.
Yeah.
They wanted to
Strasburg.
keep Rendon.
Yep, he's out and he's
Soto's
done
the
for
only
the
one
year.
that they really
Yeah,
went out of their way for that, like stayed with him. So
they probably could have kept Schwarber had they really wanted to.
probably.
Yeah, because he was hitting bombs for them early last season.
Mm-hmm.
Is Juan Soto really that good?
I think he's pretty good. I don't know if he's 440 million good, but he's pretty good.
Top 5 player?
No,
Really?
I don't think so.
Top 10?
Maybe top 10.
Okay. Franchise cornerstone, we'll say.
Yeah, I would say he's a whale shit team captain. But if you put him on somewhere like the Yankees or the Dodgers, he's gonna get forgotten.
He's basically Mike Trout before Shohei Ohtani.
That's a real. I don't know if I agree with that, but that's a weird comparison.
Well, like as good as Mike Trout was, I don't think the Angels have, I think, only been to the playoffs once in Trout's career.
I don't even know if they've made it once.
That's a good point. Because, I mean, you have to think, the A's are in that division. The Astros are in that division. There's weird times where the Rangers get in. So yeah, that's Juan Soto for you. Hope he lands somewhere. The MLB draft was held. I think it's still going on. Actually,
it's still going on. Yeah.
The first overall pick. You definitely remember his dad. It's Jackson
Matt Holliday's
Holliday.
kid.
It's Jackson Holliday. He went to the Orioles. Obviously, Matt Holliday's kid. He's the kid that in the picture when he's in Colorado, after the Rockies clinched the NL pennant. He's the kid that Matt Holliday is holding.
It makes sense that he's that kid. It'd be weird if he wasn't that kid.
Yeah.
It would be a little odd if he's holding someone else's kid. Like, look at what I've done. You're not mine. Go away. But go team.
The second overall pick was Drew Jones. His dad, Andrew Jones. He got selected by the D-backs.
Yeah, way to get real creative with a name on that, Andrew Jones, you uncreative fuck.
Yeah, he just took off the A-N.
That's like you calling your kid Ott. This is Ott Millard. Ott Millard.
Oh my God. Also Justin Crawford. That's Carl Crawford's kid. He was drafted by the Phillies, a team that his dad played for, I think. Right? Carl Crawford played for the Phillies, right?
Amongst other teams.
And then today,
yeah, I don't like this pick.
The Cubs picked up Mason McGuire.
Stupid. What a douche move by the Cubs.
Mason McGuire, of course, is the son of Sammy Sosa, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's why I got drafted by the Cubs. You fuck.
The son of, I would say probably Mark McGuire's probably top 5 for you?
As far as like dinger hitters, yeah, probably.
Not like all-time Cardinals. He's got to be up there somewhere.
He's probably up there on all-time Cardinals.
Yeah.
Top 10, maybe.
There's obviously there's that history, the little rivalry, so to speak, between Sosa and McGuire in '98, the battles that the Cubs and the Cardinals had there in the late 90s, early 2000s. And now he's on the Cubs, given he probably won't play for the Cubs immediately. He'll probably be AAA in Iowa?
Yeah, he'll
Maybe.
probably play for the Iowa Cubs for, I don't know, a month. And then I imagine he'll go up to the bigs.
Yeah. I don't even know if he's that good. Where do you play? Do you know?
I don't know. The baseball stadium.
uh Bryson, look up Mason McGuire and where he played. Um are you familiar with the majors in golf? Do you know what the golf majors are? Major tournaments.
Some of them.
How many can you name? Let's see.
The Masters.
That's one. I think there's four.
The one's in England, right? Wimbledon, the Super Bowl.
That's tennis.
And the NCAAs.
Okay, so it's the Masters, the British Open, or the
British Open. That's what I was thinking.
Or the Open Championship, which is not always played in England. This past weekend it was in Scotland.
Oh.
At the old course at St. Andrews. And then you have the US Open and then the PGA Championship. But this year's Open Championship was won by Australian Cam Smith. Have you seen what Cam Smith looks like?
Yeah, he wanted to know how many beers he could fit in that cup.
Yep. He's an Aussie. He's got a mullet. He's got a very terrible looking mustache. But he's Cam Smith. He's an interesting fella, I think.
He sure is. And Tiger Woods walked off crying.
Well, that might be his last time ever playing at that course. That's the old course at St. Andrews. That course is like 200 years old.
Oh, I see. In Scotland?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this. Actually, a lot of people say that Mike Myers is from Scotland. And it turns out he is from Scotland.
Mike Myers?
Yeah.
I thought he was Canadian.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he's Scottish.
Really?
Like Austin Powers?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I think he's Scottish.
Well, here's a little trivia question for you. A lot of people probably think Roddy Piper is from Scotland.
No, he's Canadian.
Are Irish. Or Ireland. He's not there. He's Canadian. He's from Winnipeg.
Yeah, Winnipeg's quite the place.
Yeah. So yeah, and then of course after winning the British Open, it's rumored he's being offered $90 million to join the Live Tour golf this league.
What?
This league. It's something that people say, which thank goodness we have Bryson on, because I have questions that a younger person might be able to answer.
I think you picked the wrong younger person, Scotty. You said Mike Myers, and I immediately thought, I don't think Michael Myers, the serial killer from the movies, is from Scotland. So,
God damn you. He's from Haddonfield, Illinois. God damn it.
Take a shot, but I probably don't know.
I hear kids your age say the word bet after things, like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this, bet. What does that mean?
That's like calling BS. That's like bet. There's no way you will. That's basically what bet means.
That's what that. I thought it was a good thing.
No, it is not.
Well, shit. I've been misreading these conversations with high schoolers all wrong.
Look at
for the
all
past
of these
year.
nice friends who love each other as they're all calling
Yeah.
each other liars.
What the hell? I have a very sneaky suspicion that you're wrong, though. I don't know why.
You work with high school kids, don't you? Just ask.
I do. I should. We played because it was so hot outside. We barely had any customers today, as you might imagine, because of how hot it is. It was 114 degrees outside. And we have a Nerf basketball hoop set up on one of the pillars. Shot around. Had the what do you call those things?
They're called basketball, Scotty.
What's the things that you put the clothes on?
Mannequins.
Yes. I had the mannequins as like our defense. Just shot over the mannequins, drilling jumpers in their non-existent faces.
Oh yeah, sure. Just smashing them.
Yeah, just drilling threes from the men's wears. What are you laughing about over there, Bryson?
This just sounds freaking ridiculous. Just crushing threes, just dropping them from like 2 miles away over these mannequins that aren't real. Just dropping them. I'm just dying, Scotty.
No, we actually we had a few customers come in today. I didn't know that people use the mall as like a gym, essentially.
Yeah, why don't you elaborate on this? Because you and I have now, the two of us have been mall rats at one point. Bryce has yet to work in a mall.
So there are people that will go to a mall, and I'm not criticizing them for doing this, because it's actually really smart, I think, that will go to a mall, won't go into a store, but they will just walk around the mall just to get some steps in.
What do you think about that?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I was too. I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't think it was a little bit weird, but I got it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's indoors. You can do it all year round.
Yep.
And you can just go get steps.
Yep. And I think if you were to do something like that at, say, the YMCA, it'd cost you what, $28?
I don't know what the Y costs in Pier, but yeah, Ys are kind of expensive, and the mall is free.
Yeah.
I'm all for.
And who knows? Maybe like if you go to Gators and one of their employees is there, maybe they'll offer you like some water or something. Like some water or something to drink as you're getting your steps in.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not saying that happens, but I mean, it could.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what people want at Gators after they've done a nice hard step workout.
They definitely want water and not the awesome pizza from there.
That's very true. I
feel like that would be kind of a challenge with, like, if you were just gonna walk around the mall to get steps in, because there's way too much good smelling stuff in there. Because don't get me wrong, like, the AC in there would be kind of nice as basically your free walk around gym. But like,
I think there's only 2 restaurants in the Pier Mall now.
Yeah, but they both smell pretty awesome, and they're kitty corner from each other.
What are the 2 restaurants in the Pier Mall? Is it the sushi place and Gators?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, and they're building offices right next door to us for the Cultural Heritage Center, I believe. So we can hear the construction, and that's, I mean, it's either you listen to the construction or you listen to the incessant Weekend and all the other hip hop artists that are playing overhead on the loudspeaker.
I like the Weekend.
I do too, but hearing like 5 or 6 different songs of his that I have no idea what they are, like, yeah, I like the Weekend too, don't get me wrong. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. So do you guys want to laugh? There's something that we missed from a couple weeks ago. that I wanted to show you guys. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Let's send it.
So this is something that I don't know if, speaking of the mall, this is something that I don't know if Bryson will know about, but I know Ian definitely will. When was the last time you stepped into a Radio Shack?
Are you asking Bryce or me?
You.
I think it was in Pier.
It's
Man,
got
it's
to be.
been a long time though.
It's got to be since 2012 for me.
Yeah, I bet it has been that long.
Because I remember I got a Sirius satellite radio from the one in Rapid, and it got stolen out of my car when I went to Pier once.
That's unfortunate. I think the last time I was in a Radio Shack, Dad gave me something to return for him, and they gave him store credit. So they gave me store credit, but then they closed everywhere. So I don't think we ever used the store credit for that.
Huh. It's kind of like
Last time I was there was like when the one in Chamberlain was open, like after Dad had like a chiropractor appointment. It's like, let's walk around. I was like, okay.
Wow. They had a Radio Shack in Chamberlain?
Hell yeah, they did.
Sure did. Was it across the street from like it was on the same side of the street as like where we got our eyes checked a lot.
Okay. Does their McDonald's
That's
still
an
have
eye doctor, Bryce.
Is that what that's called?
Does their McDonald's still have the lady with the mustache?
What?
There was a lady at the Chamberlain McDonald's that had a mustache. That's one thing I remember about it.
I don't know, man. I'm sure she's a nice lady.
I'm sure she is too. I just remember she had a mustache. But anyways, speaking of Radio Shack and fast food chains, there was some interesting things that happened a couple weeks ago involving Radio Shack and Wendy's.
What?
Radio
How?
Shack and
How? Radio Shack's not even a thing.
Radio Shack has a Twitter account, and they've been going weird lately, like very sexual with some of their stuff that they're saying, including, and I will pull it up here. Let me see if I can share my screen. Yep. All right. Can you see it?
Oh God, that's awful.
Last night was a movie when upload at Pornhub, and it's Radio Shack surround. Like, what are they trying to do? What is Radio Shack trying to do to Wendy's here? Are they trying to come at the king? Because they better not miss.
What?
Dude, Wendy's is the king of Twitter.
I think this upsets me.
It was just it's a weird thing that I remember seeing a couple weeks ago, and we never talked about it.
I can see why. My goodness.
Yeah. So let me get back. How do I?
Who retweeted that?
Who retweeted that? Do we want quote tweets?
I don't know. Maybe.
If I round up, this tweet makes no sense. Like, I'm completely lost. I don't understand.
Radio Shack trying their hardest to win out of pocket. Oh my God. I like that. Our memes live on. Shout out to Radio Shack. Hey, what's going on here? You know, all these interesting memes. What do you think of that, Bryson?
I don't understand, and I love memes, but it just
They're pronounced memes.
I've seen that meme before, not that one specifically, but like that format. So I don't like.
Yeah, it's usually
going on with Wendy's and Radio Shack.
Yeah, I don't really know. And who gave Radio Shack a Twitter account, and why is it still active?
I feel like it got hacked.
It had to have, and that's still up.
Twitter came out in like 12, right?
Yeah. And
Right
like
around the time Radio Shack stopped being a business.
like, does Kmart have a Twitter account?
I don't know.
That'd
Who
be weird
uses
if
Twitter?
I do.
No, you
It's
don't.
What
all
for?
the time.
No, you don't.
What is
That's how
Twitter for, Scotty?
that's how I ended up on Shaq's podcast. Was through Twitter. That's
That was
how I met.
how many years ago, though?
5 years ago, 6 years ago. That's how I met
Right.
Jenkin. The Jenkin who you use his HBO account.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Jenkins. I guess
Yeah.
Twitter has redeemed its service, even though that meme
I mean,
was
it's my
probably ruined.
it's my HBO account, but yeah. He honestly only wanted it to watch what's that one? Was it Zack Snyder's Justice League? That's all he wanted to use it for.
Oh God.
That movie wasn't good.
The Zack Snyder cut, the 4-hour one.
I don't feel like that would make it better. A longer version of a shitty movie, I don't think makes it into a better movie.
It was
It might
different.
make it less.
It was
more
different.
bad.
Less
It-
more
it-
bad.
What the?
Words are hard.
Less more bad.
Bryson's trying to
Hold on.
get more best of content out of these episodes, but yeah, I wanted to bring. I don't know why I wanted to bring that up, but just found it interesting. Radio Shack and Wendy's having a little weird thing, but we're gonna get to our soda draft.
Rodriguez took out Alonso,
Thank God.
and Soto took out Pujols.
Aw, the machine is no longer powered down. I'd want Rodriguez to beat Soto then.
Okay.
Round of picks. Who do you got?
Soto.
Bryson.
Yeah, I think Soto.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be the one Julio guy. So we're going with a soda draft.
Soto knocks off Julio Rodriguez. I just got
Goddamn.
the notification
Son of a bitch.
with an epic bat flip, it says. So,
Jesus Christ.
well,
He's gonna end up probably playing for the Dodgers at some point because everybody ends up playing for the
I think
fucking
he's
Dodgers.
from LA. I know he wanted to go to LA at one point. So,
Okay. And is Trey Turner still there?
that's
That's another guy the Nationals should have kept.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because if Trey Turner's still there, him and Trey Turner like best of friends. From what I remember. The soda draft, you can choose kind of where you get it, how it's packaged and everything. The soda, it can be in a bottle, glass bottle, it can be from a fountain, it can be from a certain store. Whatever you want. So Bryson, you can go first.
I was gonna say Bryson and I already picked Juan Soto, so you should probably go first.
Jesus Christ!
Since you didn't win there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start it off with something that I only see during the holidays. And, it's, November, it's not really the holidays until you see that 2-liter of Sierra Mist Cranberry.
Do they actually make that anymore?
It's usually only during the holidays that you see it.
Okay. That is really good. I haven't seen that in years.
Yep.
I'm just glad that you're cultured and said that and not Sprite Cranberry, because Sierra Mist Cranberry Splash is where it's at.
Is Sierra Mist even a thing anymore?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sierra Mist still exists.
It's right there on the door, right next to Is it a Coke product? Or is it a Pepsi
No,
product?
it's Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Or no,
is
it is Pepsi because 7-Up is the Dr. Pepper.
Okay. But yeah, it's like it's right in one of those things at Walmart. You can find it easy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels like Sierra Mist just in general popped up out of nowhere in like 2008.
Yeah, I think
That
they
was
did.
Sierra Mist started. I felt like it was earlier than that.
They haven't been around long, I don't think. I also don't think they give a shit. They don't market.
No, they just existed one day after a potential. Actually, I'm not gonna pick it, but like if this was discontinued sodas, I would definitely pick it. But
We're not allowed to pick discontinued sodas.
I mean, we can. Should we make that rule right now?
I think you might as
Be
well.
able, are we able to, Ben?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because there's one that I'm pretty sure all three of us probably liked at one point.
Bryce is about to go after Coca-Cola when it had cocaine in it.
All right, so I made my first pick. Bryson,
give it to Bryce.
Bryson, are you next?
Yeah, all right, I'll go. Give me Surge.
Oh, that's still exists still somewhere.
I haven't seen it in multiple years, but Surge is hands down like my favorite of like the mellow yellow Mountain Dew style, like that flavored drink easily.
I'm 90% sure you can get it at Dakota Mart.
Can you?
Yeah, I think they only sell it in the pounder cans though.
Yep. The big like was it 16 ounce, 20 ounce cans?
Yep.
All right. That was a big one. I know Ian will remember this. Surge was a big swimming pool soda.
Yeah. And then I don't want to give too many picks away, but yes, Surge, that was a good one.
All right.
Back when it still had enough sugar to kill a hippo. Okay, number one. It's a classic. Give me that Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Ice cold Mountain Dew on a hot day. That's refreshing right there.
Original?
Yeah.
Okay. And
I feel like that's the most consistent. It's good out of the fountain machine. I think I prefer it out of the can. The bottle's not bad. That's my number one.
All right. I guess I should ask Bryson, where do you prefer Surge out of?
Well, I've only ever had it out of the can.
Yeah,
I've never had it out of the bottle.
I think they've only made it out of cans. I don't know if back in the 90s, they made it out of the bottles. But.
There was that brief time where Surge was on the fountain at Burger King. I remember that very distinctly.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah. That's your number one pick. What's your number two pick?
Give me that Sprite River remix.
Sprite remix?
Yeah.
Okay, what's it? What's that exactly? What does that entail?
I don't know. It tastes like bubbles. Look it up. You'll recognize it.
Okay, Bryson, you're our fact checker. You look that up.
Well, you got to screen share it, Scotty. You got the access.
I will. All right.
And you look this up and you see if you remember it. Otherwise, I'm just smoking crack again and on a fever dream. But I'm pretty sure Sprite remix was a thing. God. Man, I thought that was the shiznit.
Are we talking this? Let me get my screen share up here. Are we talking this right here?
Yeah, that stuff on the right.
This one right here, the purple one?
Really any of them are good. That stuff was like crack.
Yeah, let's look at the oh, what the hell? I don't know what that was.
Wait, scroll back up. Go back up. Go back up.
No.
Go back up. What are you doing? Go
Scotty, I
back
think
up.
they were selling it above. See where we can order it.
Okay,
Yeah, what is
it
that?
says
Coke, Tab,
Coca-Cola,
Sprite.
RC Cola, Moxie. Oh, it's an ad.
Oh,
It's
it's
an
from
ad.
Etsy. I got a
Yeah.
birthday coming up. You know what to get me.
Yeah.
You can also go back up. You can also get the Icebreaker Women's Merino Sprite Hot Pants. Get that for your birthday in March.
Scotty, I will take 2 pairs of those, size small, if you will.
Oh my God. I'm pretty sure I had this tropical one in Kansas one time.
I don't think the tropical was very good, but like the grape one and the pineapple one, strawberry was good.
Yeah. The
I feel-
berry
yeah.
one.
Oh, maybe
Okay,
it's berry, not grape.
we're getting out of that.
What do you mean?
I don't know what the fuck
What
that was.
reason?
Now Google it, NSFW. Save search off. Don't be a pussy.
I don't think I have my safe search even on.
Nobody does.
Like I don't know. Well, this is a new computer, so I don't know. So,
New computer.
yeah. Bryson, you're next.
Vanilla Coke.
Ooh.
Damn. It's a good pick.
Coke products, Vanilla Coke is easily my favorite.
Obviously, that's bottled, I'd guess.
Bottle's good, but cans also pretty darn tasty.
If you get it out of that machine at the Wendy's thing,
at the Coke
that stuff's-
Freestyle.
Yeah,
That's
stuff's
not it.
pretty good.
Oh, you like that version also? I'm not a huge fan.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's whatever.
I'll tell you one
It's
that
okay, though.
I'll tell you one that will not be picked by I think any of us because I'm sure we've all tried it at least. Have you guys tried orange vanilla Coke?
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
I thought it sucked personally, but that's just
I
me.
didn't dislike it, but I wouldn't buy it either.
Yeah. So I get the next 2 picks.
Yep.
And I want something to represent a certain kind of soda. There's 3 big ones to pick to choose from in this one. But I'm gonna go with the one that has its own freaking restaurant. I'm going with A&W root beer.
Okay.
Now, obviously that means that the other root beers are on the table still, so we will not discuss either of those. But there's something about A&W root beer, particularly with like vanilla ice cream, making a float out of that. Delightful.
That is pretty good. Especially like I don't know if you like went to one when they were still doing it. Like when A&W used to do like they would have like their chilled mugs that were still like icy, and then you could fill it with their A&W. That was pretty good. So yeah, good pick. I like it.
I believe there's an A&W restaurant still in Webster.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. So yeah. That's my number 2 pick. My number 3 pick. It's got 23 flavors in it. It's Dr. Pepper.
All right.
And are you talking just the original, or do you have like a
Yes. Yes. As much as I love, actually, I accidentally wrote down the other Dr. Pepper that I had because I have 2 Dr. Pepper variations on my list. Who knows? Maybe you guys will pick the other one. I don't know if any of you have had it though. But yeah, I'm a big Dr. Pepper guy. What's your guys' opinions on Dr. Pepper?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
It was on my list. I don't know if I was gonna take it, but
Bryson?
Yeah, I had a variation of Dr. Pepper on my list as well.
I'll probably still pick it
I'm considering it.
because your turn is up next.
Give me that Beja Blast from Taco Bell.
It's a good pick. I figured he was gonna get that one.
Wait a goddamn minute. You pronounce that again.
Beja.
It's Baja.
I'm aware.
Beige. Beige is a color.
Yeah, isn't that the color of the drink?
Yeah, give me that brown Mountain Dew. Mountain Poo. That's what they call
sure
it.
Is tasty.
You said specifically from Taco Bell, right?
Honestly, it makes a lot more sense when you do pronounce it Beja. Mountain Poo. You go to Taco Bell, you're gonna be Mountain Pooing anyway.
That's accurate. Yeah, 100%.
I think he might be pronouncing it right now that we talk about it.
Let's go around the table, so to speak. Go to Taco Bell order.
Crunchwrap.
Bryson.
I usually, since I'm dirt cheap at college, I'll use the app, and I'll do like a build your own box for $5.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I always throw Crunchwrap in. So yeah, Crunchwrap.
Oh
100%.
yeah. Doritos Locos Taco. I personally loved the Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco more than any of the others. Also,
hard to go wrong with the chalupa.
Ooh, cheesy gordita crunch.
Yeah, that's good too. Really, anything except the Mexican pizza.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Ian, your third and fourth picks.
All right, third pick. Give me that Jones soda.
Ooh, okay.
What flavor though?
Cream soda.
Okay, Jones cream soda.
Yeah,
okay.
That shit's fire.
There is one that is on a type of Jones soda that is on my list, but it is not the cream soda, weirdly enough.
I try to only go one I guess brands per
same.
I'm not gonna, if I went Mountain Dew regular, I'm not gonna go Baja Blast. If I went Jones cream, I'm not gonna go Jones blue. So
yeah,
Sprite is it's either a Sprite or a Coke at the movie theater. So the Sprite remix is if they sold that at movie theaters, I never leave a movie theater.
Isn't the blue, isn't that the immortal thing known as Fufu Berry?
That's the red one.
Oh, okay.
Or the pink one.
That's my favorite, personally.
That one's pretty good too.
Yep. What's your fourth pick?
All right. And
for the record, before we get into your fourth pick, Jones Soda, I believe, is a soda company, because some people might not know this, because Jones Soda might not be available nationwide. I believe
it's harder to find. You can't find it in as many places as a Mountain Dew or a A&W.
Yeah, it's usually if you're in Walmart, it's next to the Virgils and the IBCs. It's not next to the Mountain Dews and all that.
The green apple Jones soda is pretty good too.
Oh, fuck. That is good. But number 4 pick.
All right. I gotta go a fruity style soda. Give me that Orange Crush.
God damn it. I like that one. That's the best of the crushes.
That's the best orange, and that's the best orange soda, in my opinion.
Better than Sunkist?
Way better than Sunkist. It's not even close. Sunkist is bottom of the barrel. I take
Shasta.
Oh shit, I forgot about Shasta.
Well, the hands is off the chess piece now. You can't choose it. So, yeah, interestingly enough, Orange Crush is the only soda on any of our lists that has been that a NFL defense has been named after.
I think it's also a garbage. No. What the heck? It's like an REM song yeah, it is an REM song.
It's also a weed strain, but we don't talk about that here.
It's also a trick in Spyro the Dragon, Year of the Dragons. That's Spyro 3 on your skateboard moves.
That's accurate.
Is that the game that you suck at, Bryson?
Hey, Scotty. I hate you.
What's your
Turns out I'm worse at the brother to that game, Crash Bandicoot 4. Holy shit, that game's impossible.
That game's hard.
What's your fourth pick, Bryce?
Cherry Dr. Pepper.
Ooh. Okay.
I have a couple of pretty good memories of that. I'll just regale one. So at one point, I went to a 4-H camp out kind of in Custer area, and then I came back, and Ian was home like for his birthday or something like that, because like it was one of the summers while he was at college, and I didn't get to see him very often, and I was pretty excited. And I remember Ian picked me up from the bus, and then we went to the general store and got cherry Dr. Peppers. So that's why I like that one. Also, I just think it's the best Dr. Pepper.
I like it. Good pick.
All right. My number 4 pick and my number 5 picks. This is a sick boy pick, because when you're sick, there's certain sodas that you need, certain sodas that you have to, like a non-caffeinated type of soda, and you need a little representation from that. I mean, obviously, Sierra Mist Cranberry, you could use that, but what do people generally use when you're sick?
Cough syrup.
Oh, yeah.
They use ginger ale.
Really?
What kind of ginger ale?
Canada Dry, to be exact.
That's the correct answer.
That is the one that I am picking. Canada Dry ginger ale. It's probably, of the ginger ales, it's probably the only one I would ever consider buying. I don't think I would ever consider buying Schweppes.
Okay.
Schweppes is good.
That's good. That's fine.
Okay. And my number 5 pick, this is a dark horse. This is kind of an unknown quantity, but or like whatever. It's something that you can find at Dakota Mart. But the first time I ever saw one of these, I was in a Mexican restaurant in Hill City. I think it was called Rico's.
Okay.
And I don't know how to pronounce the name of it, but it's Jarritos Mandarin.
That's a good pick. Those are pretty tasty.
Yes. And that pick is for all of our Mexican listeners that are watching this and listening.
Isn't that most of our listeners, Scotty?
No,
it's not. I totally thought it was.
We're mostly white people from the Midwest. Yeah. So I love me a good Jarritos or Jarritos. I'm 100% pronouncing that wrong, I'm sure. The mandarin one is good. The pineapple one is very good as well. Yeah, I just wanted them to have a little bit of representation. There is one glaring miss from all of us so far. Bryson, are you going to pick it?
I think so, but just out of curiosity, Scotty, like of Mexican places you've been to, what is your favorite? And no, you cannot answer with Taco Bell.
Like just regular Mexican restaurants?
Just your favorite one that you've been to, like authentic Mexican, not like fast food.
Ooh, okay,
or
so
like
authentic.
Close to authentic. So like if
Gallos.
you wanted to say Guads, I would accept it.
Gallos.
Gallos? Where's that at?
It's downtown Pier.
Downtown Pier. Okay.
Yep. It's right across the street from the Long Branch.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Antonio. He owns that. I think they've won best ethnic food or best Mexican restaurant in Pier like 2 of the last 3 years, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably wrong on that, but I seem to remember at least 2 years that they've been voted as the best Mexican restaurant in town over the much more popular Guads.
Well, Wads is a little more easily accessible. It kind of makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, but anybody in town will tell you if you want like the best Mexican food and served by just a great staff. This is going to sound like a plug because I love Antonio and his family. Yeah, Gallo's is where it's at in Pier if you want Mexican food. Yeah, we're still at your pick, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Give me Vault.
Son of a bitch. That's the one I was thinking we were gonna talk about.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were old enough to remember that.
I didn't think he was gonna get it.
I was but a child when that came out, but I remember
It
one
did
time
not last long.
it didn't, and that was a bummer because
That's because Surge came back out. And that was basically a replacement to Surge. And then when
Okay.
Surge came back out, Coke's like, well, we don't really need Vault anymore. Except Vault was still pretty legit.
Yeah. It was marketed as both a soda and an energy drink in one.
I forgot about that. I like the red one too.
The red one was good.
Red.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm usually not like a zero sugar guy. It's like I'll just drink water or I'll just drink the actual drink. Vault Zero was like maybe the best diet soda also. Like it was pretty darn good.
All right. That's one thing I've noticed. None of us have taken a diet soda.
I think
Because we're all fat.
Look at you. You're jacked as shit. What are you fucking talking about?
I'm a tubby boy.
You're jacked as shit. Stop it.
Okay.
Number 5 pick for you.
We've talked about how Bryson's too young for some of these, how whether it was Radio Shack, Vault, this one, I don't even know if Scotty will remember this, but I have very fond memories of this. I was pretty sure they still sold it because I found it in Montana in 2017. It's Shasta Kiwi Strawberry.
Ooh.
I had a feeling that's what you were gonna say.
And I had to call an audible because I forgot all about Shasta until you brought it up.
Son of a, that's my bad. That's a good one. That's dangerous right there. You might have just won the fucking thing.
Well, no, because nobody remembers that. No, like
I think I do.
That stuff, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Anyone you talk to who's like around our age or older will like, because it's been years now since anyone's had it. I think you used to get it. I think it was at Sutley's, which is now a Lynn's Dakota Mart, but in Fort Pierre. But yeah, that Shasta Kiwi Strawberry, man.
All right.
If any listeners are listening that have access to that, send me a case of that, and I will pay you tenfold.
All right. So there's a few glaring omissions.
Yeah, so let's go over some honorable mentions because no one picked Coca-Cola Classic.
Or Pepsi for that matter.
Pepsi can get fucked, but
True.
I had Coke on my honorable mention list and that Space Coke shit. I don't know what that flavor is. I don't know what that flavor is, but I love that stuff.
Have you seen the new one that they just came out with at Walmart?
No.
It's Marshmallow, the
what?
DJ.
Oh, I thought you marshmallow flavored Coke. I'm
No,
like,
that's what the space one is rumored to taste like. is marshmallow.
Marshmallows?
Yeah.
Uh,
You can kind of taste it a little bit, but this marshmallow came out with a. Let me look at the can. I crushed it up. I thought it tasted like just regular ass Coke, honestly. But
Space Coke or the new Coke?
No, this is the Marshmallow Coke.
You
You
have
can't
it?
see it. You can't
No.
see it, but it's watermelon strawberry.
What?
Yeah,
That's not a Coke flavor.
it is now.
Coke is supposed to taste like battery acid and nails.
It tasted like regular Coke, honestly. I didn't taste any watermelon or strawberry.
All right.
None of us had Mellow Yellow.
No, it's nobody's favorite citrus drink.
None of us had just regular Sprite.
Okay, but I picked Sprite Remix. That's why I picked that, because I preferred that. But Sprite and
honestly, I think Sprite's kind of an overrated soda.
Yeah, but so is Sierra Mist, and Scotty picked that one.
But Sprite is best when you get it at McDonald's.
I don't go to McDonald's.
McDonald's Sprite is fantastic. Just like McDonald's Coke is fantastic. But the best version of Coke, hot take, glass bottle.
Oh, I don't even know if that's a hot take. I think that's just collectively agreed upon.
Okay.
What would other people answer if not that? Would they answer McDonald's Coke?
McDonald's Coke, more than likely.
John Bajuice Coke.
The other root beers I had on my list were
you didn't pick Mugs. Like if you had an Instagram, they would tear you to shreds.
Oh, I know.
You picked A&W over Mugs. Mugs is the superior root beer. Our listeners, get them.
And then Barks, which I think is all right.
You can pour Barks down the toilet. That stuff's gross.
You said Baja Blast. I prefer, and I honestly really, really like it, Code Red.
Okay, while we're on this, it was almost my pick instead of regular. It's the Game Fuel, cherry citrus stuff.
That's
Arby's sells that out of the fountain machine, and
they sell that at one gas station that I'm aware of. It's the coffee cup by Vivian.
Oh, no shit, huh?
Oh, really?
And I want one of those now.
The Dr. Pepper that I was referring to was Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
Yeah, that stuff's good.
I just prefer a cream soda or a Dr. Pepper.
And then lastly, but certainly not least, just because I love the name and I had one at the laundromat last week, Squirt.
I was going to say Squirt is on my list as well.
It's just a fun name to say.
Squirt. Squirt. Squirt, 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 squirt.
Here's a thing. Do you know what flavor Squirt is?
Grapefruit.
Yep. How many of Dr. Pepper's 23 flavors can you name?
5, maybe 6.
All right, let's pull up the Dr. Pepper 23 flavors here.
I was also gonna say there's a soda company called Flathead out of Montana that sells a huckleberry soda, and that shit's also quite good. 23 flavors.
Yeah, by the way, shout out to Cheer Wine. That's also on my list. Have you ever had that?
No. What?
Okay. You've never had Cheer Wine?
What the heck's Cheer Wine?
It's a soda. It's kind of like a cherry soda. Very, very good. It's popular in South Carolina, in the South.
So is Faygo.
That's popular amongst juggalos.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I can't stand Faygo.
I don't think we're supposed to say that word on live stream.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yes, Scotty. Clean it up.
Hey, I didn't say it.
We're a fucking PG-13 level show, and you're dropping F words on here.
I didn't say it. But anyways, the 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper are cola, cherry. So it's already got cherry in it. The cherry is just emphasized in cherry, Dr. Pepper.
Egg?
Licorice, amaretto, almond, vanilla, blackberry, apricot, blackberry again, apparently.
That's only 22 flavors then.
At least from this Dr. Pepper thing that I'm looking at on Google. Caramel or caramel, however the fuck you want to say that. Pepper, anise, sarsaparilla, ginger, molasses, lemon, plum, orange, nutmeg, cardamom, allspice, coriander, juniper, birch, and prickly ash. So that is your 23 flavors of.
I'm less into Dr. Pepper just going over all that.
I think I am too.
You could have said red beard hair, and I'd have been more into it than
the tiers of something or another.
What's that guy's name that advertises Dr. Pepper? Lil Sweet.
Oh yeah. It's a sweet one.
It's sweet on a tiny horse.
Here's a little trivia question for you. Do you know who plays that guy?
It's an American Idol fella.
Yep, it's Justin Guarini from the acclaimed film Justin and Kelly. Yes.
Who acclaimed that film?
The Razzie Awards.
Oh, so it's not real. Got it. Okay.
No, it's a real movie, and the Razzie Awards do exist.
I believe that the movie exists. I just don't feel like that title is earned.
From Justin to Kelly? You don't think from Justin? Oh my God, we are pulling this motherfucker up right now. All right, from Justin to Kelly, 2003 film starring Justin Guarini and Kelly Clarkson, and I don't see any other name that I recognize. So, yeah.
A movie with a bunch of like no names.
It's a real movie.
I believe that the movie is real. It's just it being acclaimed by the Razzie Awards. It's not like the Golden Globes or like
no,
a legit thing.
You do know that the Razzie
Razzie Awards.
Do you know that the Razzie Awards are an award show that celebrates the best of the bad movies?
You know what got some? Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Pretty sure it did. Also, I believe Halle Berry was the first person to accept her Worst Actress award in person for Catwoman.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
That movie's awful.
Yeah. So what's everybody's week looking like?
Well, I think I'm gonna try not to die outside.
I would. That's fair. I believe you had a few animal people that didn't want to get out of your way this morning. I think you sent me a snap.
They sure did.
Yeah.
Gosh dang bison.
You didn't take your pants off like that one lady did you?
No, the bison just helped me take them off, but
well, your pants were probably already off.
They're never on, I'll tell you that.
That's true. I think I've seen your dick at least 3 times this podcast.
I'm not wearing pants now.
Oh man.
Why do you think he's leaning forward, Scotty?
He's trying to we can't do that. I want to say what I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it.
All right, don't say it then.
In the words of Sarah Bareilles, say what you want to say, let the words fall out.
What song is that from?
Honestly, I want to see you be brave.
Ooh, that's what that song is.
Yeah.
Okay. Like when you said say what you need to say, I thought you were gonna go John Mayer. But have you guys been listening to any different kind of music lately?
Yeah, I listened to that god awful song you posted on Facebook. What is that shit, Scotty? And why were you selling that? Little kids listen to you, and you sold this god awful song with Mitchell Tenpenny and Allstate or whatever.
State
it was.
champs.
All right, well, whatever. It's garbage.
They're
music.
very great. They're very good rock.
No,
band.
they're not.
Yes, they are. They're
This
very,
comes from
very
the
good.
guy that thinks Machine Gun Kelly's good. Who you picked as pop punk? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I won't stand for it. Not up in here. Pa!
You liked Ghetto Superstar though.
I love Ghetto Superstar.
That's a banger. That's an old school banger right there.
ODB is
In
not
that-
someone to mess with.
Oh my God. His verse in that, incredible.
Yeah. No, I mean, ODB in general is, just fun to listen to.
So I listened to, I want to say 3 classic albums this week. And one new-ish one, because I'm trying to catch up on my new music and some classic music as well. I listened to Born to Run, the Springsteen album, Born to Run. Thunder Road's the best song on that album. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Okay.
And then I listened to the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Fucking loved that.
I like the Fugees.
You like the Fugees, but you weren't big on Lauryn Hill as a solo artist?
Not really.
She released only one album and then just dipped, and we haven't seen her since 1998.
Because she's a train wreck of a human.
She
a genius, broke
though.
that band up. I'm not saying she's not. No, I mean, it's common knowledge she was impossible to work with. I'm not saying she's not talented. She's extremely talented. But like so many talented artists, she was a disaster in the studio.
And then finally, a lot of people talk about great debut albums. But in 1994,
Dookie by Green Day.
The Notorious B.I.G. came out with Ready to Die. Holy fuck. What an album that was.
What kind of shit are you getting into over there at Ribbit Sports, Scotty? What do you need to listen to the 10 Crack Commandments in the shower for, dude?
Dude, there's nothing wrong with Notorious B.I.G.
I don't think so either. I'm a big fan.
Juicy's on that album.
Okay.
Juicy's one of the greatest hip hop songs there is.
Who's better, Pac or Biggie?
After listening, I need to listen to more Pac, I think, in order to make a wholly educated guess. Are we basing this on song style overall, like message wise? What are we basing this off of?
Let's just go with what do you prefer?
I prefer Pac.
Why?
Because he has a way of taking, like, one thing that I love in hip hop is sampling. I know that sounds weird, but if you can take a song that people know and use it in a way that they probably had never heard before, like he did with The Way It Is by Bruce Hornsby in The Range. He took that song and made it into changes, and it's fucking awesome.
Okay.
Also, you look at the people that that both collabed with, and Tupac had Snoop and Dre that he would work with, and Biggie had Diddy and Jay-Z. I prefer who Pac would work with over Diddy and Jay-Z.
I think that goes into the style. And
Yeah.
I would say Pac is definitely the better storyteller.
Oh, yeah.
But Biggie is real. Pac is not. Pac is an illusion.
Probably performing in Las Vegas as we speak.
Probably, but Biggie is authentic. Everything was raw, like that was who he was, whereas Pac, that is very much not who he was before he became that.
I'll say this much: Pac, excellent actor. I don't know if you've seen any movies that he's in. He's freaking awesome at acting.
Is he in Con Air?
No, I think he died by then.
That's a great movie.
He's in this movie Juice, which is really, really good.
Let's take the juice quiz again, Scotty.
He's in
Pull that juice quiz.
No, I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know what we did to get on the juice. But he's also in Above the Rim, which is a really good basketball movie. He's in Poetic Justice, which I believe is supposed to be a good movie. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, he's in a lot of good movies. Speaking of hip hop, did you see who is going to be performing in Sioux Falls in November?
Less Than Jake.
We're talking hip hop here, Bryce.
Well, they're probably not in Sioux Falls.
Well, then again, as this show has taught us,
it's Kevin Gates and Fetty Wap, right?
Yep. As this show has taught us, you know nothing about rap music.
Scotty, you thought Machine Kelly was a good artist. I may be somewhat inexperienced in the rap world, but your sense of music taste can go eat a bag of dicks.
Let's be real. Most of my Machine Gun Kelly liking is
freaking horrible. It's the worst
Travis,
music I've listened to in my entire
Travis
life.
Barker. You put Travis Barker on anything, and he makes the best turd look like a chicken sandwich.
He made a shitty album into a crappy album, slightly less awful.
You screwed up that Brock Lesnar quote. It's chicken shit into chicken sandwich. Or chicken salad, sorry.
Yeah, whatever it is. But
I don't want either of those things. I love Travis Barker. I read his book. He's very talented. That doesn't make Machine Gun Kelly a good artist.
Didn't Travis Barker die once?
I think twice.
No. Well,
because wasn't he on that plane that killed? What was that? Was it DJ AM?
Yeah, DJ AM killed himself while Travis Barker was in the hospital from that plane crash.
Okay.
Although 5 people died in that, 2 pilots and 3 of his best friends.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it wasn't awesome.
No, it was not. That's we need something to up our thing here. Do we want to end the show with a game of feud?
Okay.
Do we want to do that?
Yeah. Bryson and I versus you.
All right, let me see if I can
call someone else. Call Emily and she can be on your team.
Call what?
Well, if we're gonna do a game of feud, it should be 2v2.
Well, let me. Oh, there it is, right there.
Emily's probably working. That was a bad idea, but it's whatever.
Yeah, last time I don't talk to her a whole lot, but last time I saw her, she looked like she was at a house party. But that was like a couple of weekends ago.
Okay.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're not playing this with ads. Stop share. But yeah. So what do you guys do to stay cool in a weather like this? Hydrate.
We went to the lake a couple of weeks ago. That was all right.
That was pretty fun.
It wasn't as hot as it is now, but
oh boy, are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? Enjoy special summer themed trivia source from fellow players. This week's theme is Beach Day. So, all right. Who are we playing? Undefined. Oh no. All right. Name an animal that has fangs. Snake. All right, Bryson.
Cat.
Cat?
No,
cat?
bat.
Oh.
Doesn't a bat have fangs?
Spider.
Spider.
What the fuck?
Wolf.
Okay.
You said wolf?
Wolf. Yeah.
Bryson?
Tiger. I don't know if
Tiger?
that's gonna be on there. I'm
Tiger?
running out of animals. All right, I'll take it.
I'm gonna say lion. What the fuck is this?
You're terrible
Scotty,
at this
you
game,
are
dude.
weighing us down.
You're absolutely screwing us, dude.
Well, we're losing to Johnny fucking Manziel up here.
Dragon. A dragon. No, we're
Cats
winning.
and dogs.
Right? We're winning.
So,
No thanks to you, Mr. 0 points.
Name a bad occupation for someone who is afraid of water.
Lifeguard.
Thank you.
Naked grandma.
swim coach.
What?
Swim coach.
Let's just say swimmer. Let's see if that works. Swim coach. That also doesn't work.
Diver or scuba diver.
Diver. Ian is getting all of our points. Bryson.
I don't know, Scotty. What do you think? We have 16 seconds.
Well, we have lifeguard. We have diver.
One of you guys has to go.
What are those people that? Oh fuck! What
I
do
am the
call those things?
horse.
I think we still got that guy.
Fisherman and sailor or captain.
I didn't think of those. I thought of swimming only. Yeah, okay.
Right. Third round.
We got it.
So far, Ian, you're gonna do fast money so far. Name a state where 100-degree temperatures are common. Arizona.
Nevada. Yeah, whatever.
I was gonna say Texas.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Shit.
Next. No, wait. Look what you did.
So none of those work.
California. Okay.
Florida. Florida.
Yeah, why not?
Are we good with Florida?
Low rider.
Suck on that, Ian.
Ian.
Oh, we're greetings from Atlanta.
Make sure you sign into your Arcadium.
I definitely don't have that. All right. Ian, this is all you. Name a place where you might hear bells ringing.
The mall.
Name something you need when you give your dog a bath.
Soap.
Soap?
Soap. Not soap.
And not sap.
Name something you dunk.
Basketball.
Tell me an animal that high school teams are often named after.
Let's go with tigers.
I was going to say eagles, but give me a word that rhymes with hustle.
Muscle.
0. So
What about at Christmas?
38. Basketball 61. There you go. Tigers. What the fuck is 0?
What?
Dogs?
Dogs.
Well, you got you did well.
What did it say on that? What was that mascot question?
What?
What was that? Was that fourth question?
Are we talking
Something-
the mascots?
Yeah. Who the hell are the dogs?
Bulldogs, watchdogs.
Okay.
I
guess bulldogs makes sense.
Bulldogs. What the fuck is a watchdog?
Elk Point Huskies. SIU Salukis.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's a watchdog though?
I feel like tigers are way more common.
Yeah. Or eagles.
Yeah.
Eagles. Yeah, I mean there's Wall, there's
Philadelphia.
There's Philadelphia, there's Boston College. Given that's college, but
Auburn
anyway.
are the War Eagles, but they're the Tigers. So
yeah. I believe Crimson Tide was that an elephant?
Yeah, it's an elephant. A smelephant.
But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe, download, tell a friend to tell a friend. Go to your local library and put this on the computers.
Having fun isn't hard if you have a library card.
That's true.
That's from Arthur.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe out there.